up. And hello, flashbacks. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back again, sort of, maybe, kinda, technically-ish. But yeah, today we are back in Stranded Deep for what I hope is going to be a really cool special. Now, I've actually been toying with the idea of doing this for a while now, because I do have another friend that plays this game, but he actually plays it on console, and I did not realize that the console version of this game still uses the 5x5 map grid. And that got us going on a conversation about like how much this game had changed over the years, because this was actually the very first thing I ever had on my channel, and as you can see up there, I mean, I've got 1,000 hours in this game. But yeah, way back when I did my very first series on the channel, this was the game I picked. And at one point, getting on towards the end of the series, the developers actually swapped over from the 5x5 grid to the current version of the map, which is the really huge, sort of more random island thing. Basically, it completely screwed me at the time. I mean, I loaded my save game and spawned in the middle of the freaking ocean, and my base was gone, and all my stuff was gone, and everything else. And what I had to do was, I had to actually go on the beta branch, and I had to downgrade to the previous version of the game that had used the 5x5 grid, you know, so I could actually finish out the series. Now, the reason I mention that is because, as far as I know, every single version of this game that is ever released is still available to play on the beta branch. And that got me to thinking, because I have been playing this game pretty much through its entire development cycle. So I remember the really old days when there was no water still. You had to get water by collecting buckets. I remember when the refined axe actually looked like an axe. It was very much like the refined hammer still is, in that, you know, it looked like something you would go into a hardware store and buy. I can remember when the sea forts were introduced to the game and how cool those were, and I can also remember when the sea forts were taken back out of the game and how bummed I was at the time. So yeah, this game has been through a metric ton of changes over the years, and I thought it might be fun, just as kind of a one-off deal, and I have backed up my save game, so I'm not going to lose anything doing this. And trust me, I've actually backed it up in like 3 different locations just to make sure we don't lose anything doing this. But yeah, I thought it might be fun to actually load up a few of the beta versions of this game throughout history and take a look at how much it has changed. So yeah, I know it means technically we're going to have Stranded Deep on the channel back-to-back, even though this is absolutely nothing to do with the other series whatsoever. Because I know there are a lot of people who play this game that have never even seen some of the original stuff that us old farts had to deal with back in the day. So yeah, if you guys are ready, let's set the Wayback Machine to some of the earlier versions of this game, and let's go see what's changed. Alright, so the way you do this is you actually go here to the beta participation program, and you pick... Yeah, see, we've got 0.01, which was the launch build, and we will actually go there, but I think I kind of want to save that one for last. And then, yeah, we've got all the versions up through, what are we at? 1.60, which I believe is the current version of this game. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't hold me to it. But yeah, we've got it from the very, very beginning all the way up through the recent versions. Now, I think I want to start early, but I don't want to start too early. So what have we got? We have got... well, I tell you what, let's kind of go early, but not too early. Because I'm pretty sure the, like, 0.76 there, that's the one that I had to revert to when I did the very first series. So, yeah, I kind of want to save that one for later on as well. But yeah, how about we either go to 0.24 or 0.36, and let's check it out. Alright, you know what? 0.24, let's go. Oh wow, the mouse movement was terrible back then. Alright, press C to open the crafting menu. No thank you. Where's my ores? Oh, it automatically showed up in my hand. Well, that's incredibly convenient. I do like the way it is now, though, I think, definitely compared to this. Hello, what do we got? That looks like a bucket. Speak of the devil, it is a bucket. Okay, so we need to land before we do anything. And we just hop out. Oh my god, the movement is just nowhere near as improved. Okay, empty bucket, yes please. We're going to pick that up, and we're going to set that down out of the way. Actually, we don't appear to have a whole lot of out of the way to set it down in, so let's put that there. Now, we did have a couple of blank spots on the map. They should be, because this is all in like a 5x5 grid, they should be fairly visible. Ah, there's another bucket. Yes, please. Dude, no. I need you to go over here on the beach, thank you. You're not gonna collect rainwater if you've been tipped. There we go. Okay, yeah, just set that down. Here, grab a rock. We'll get to the crafting of that in a minute. Back to the empty hand. Okay, now, where were we? We were actually looking for whatever's off in the distance. Alright, we got a big island over that way. Big island over that way. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to the actual map thing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... well, pretty much we're going to grab the rocks and the sticks. And I'm going to do what the game tells us to do. And then, if we have a little bit of extra time, we will go for a bit of an explore. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. Grab that. Hello, crab. Hello, Mr. Gull. Have you changed? Nope, gulls are still stupid. Yeah, I know. You're going to tell me to craft a stone tool and kill a crab and all that other nonsense that I always do, even though I don't want to. Okay, so this was back when driftwood piles were on every island. How much different is under the water now? Okay, swimming has definitely changed quite a bit over the years. Now, weirdly, I'm not seeing any shipwrecks over here. Like, none. And I know for a fact shipwrecks are a thing. Okay, well, apparently here's what we're going to end up doing, even though I thought we were going to be doing something else. We are going to craft an axe really quick. We're going to get the hell out of here. Oh, hello, fruit. Yes, please. I will take a piece of fruit. Probably going to want that here in a minute. Okay, let's grab you. Let's craft a couple of stone tools. Hang on, did that let me craft two of those at once? Craft your fine knife, I'm working on it. Alright, so we did have structures. Oh my god, the thing was actually a solar still back then. Okay. And we've got the hobo stove, that's still in there. The icons have definitely improved. Refined axe, crude axe, refined axe. Yeah, spear guns, arrows, and all that cool stuff. Alright. So we're not in totally unfamiliar territory. Nope, I wanted to quick... Nope, I wanted to quick craft. Apparently that was not a thing back then. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do then. We are going to get out of the crafting menu, we're going to grab our stone tool, I'm gonna hopefully pick up the buckets. I can pick up the buckets. Perfect. We'll bring those with us. Yeah, let's go make a lashing. Let's make a knife. And let's make tracks. Okay, let's jump back out. Let's tow this thing up on the beach. God forbid it drifts off in a game that we're not actually doing the save game on. Okay, we'll go empty-handed and let's go investigate the shipwrecks. Now you will notice a complete and utter lack of gigantic monsters and snakes and horrible things. We got a tarp, which is now called a cloth. Got some more sticks, a few rocks. We do have boars, which is interesting. I had absolutely forgotten that they were in the game this early. Okay, what do we got in here? We've got fishing spear, don't care, and no crate. Alright, please tell me there is going to be another ship around here. And I think I just stepped on a crab. Survey says... we've got morphine. Okay, interesting. And we do have a crate. Yes, please. I will take the crate. I want to know what's in it. We have got flare gun, morphine, and plank scrap. So this is to treat broken bones. Well, you know what? I can actually arrange a broken bone, I think, if I remember correctly. Ah! Okay, did I not break a leg? Can I just do morphine anyway? I can do morphine anyway. Excellent. Alright, yeah, this game was, at the time, really, really barren. Alright, well, we've had an even-numbered beta. How about we go for something around the halfway mark, like, oh, I don't know, maybe 5.1? Alright, well, we are back with the menu music we are all familiar with. So what was the cartographer like back then? I'm down here on the corner? Do I actually have an existing save game? There's no way. I mean, I usually have a tendency to, like, carry my save stuff, like, whenever I get a new computer or I upgrade from the old one or change hard drives or whatever, I'll, like, copy my documents over en masse, just in case. So I suppose I might have an old save game kicking around on here. I mean, I can't imagine it, but apparently I do, because it's right here. Alright, well, conveniently, this is also right next to a blank spot, so if there are sea forts, we should be able to see them. Now, do I actually have continue as an option on the main menu, I wonder? Holy crap, I do have continue. Okay, I definitely did have at least some sort of a base set up. Oh, sea forts, yes please, they are in the blank spot, excellent. Now, hopefully they are not... there was a point in the development where the seaports were just explorable like an island, and then there was another point where they were being used as the spawns for the Leviathans. So those might be Leviathan spawns, they might not, I suppose we will find out. And hello, what kind of an abomination is this little thing? Alright, so no rudder, no sea anchor, no anything. Are those even craftable at this point? Now what do we got? We got building, vehicles. Okay, we did still have the bases. We did still have the floors. Oh, okay, yeah, we can make a sea anchor and we can make a rudder. So we might have to do that, and then just take this thing over to there. Oh, really quick, what time is it though? Oh my god, look at the watch. Okay, we don't have that long to go, and apparently I've been alive for 5 days. I'm not sure why I'm down in the corner of the map at 5 days, but okay. And there's the hunger and the thirst meters and all that stuff. And then we got status effects, we're fine. So, was the breath meter a thing at this point? And yeah, we are going to poke around the island really quick before dark, but inquiring minds need to know... Yes, we do have a breath meter, we do have a little bit more familiarity with offshore here. That's nice. Okay, so what do we got? We got my tent, we got some crates. Empty, 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 empty. Apparently I cleaned them all out. Empty, empty. Yep, cleaned out the lot. Then we got our room, which definitely looks a little bit different. We got a rock pile, refined hammers, engine, that's new. Oh, technically that's old. Got some lashings. Now, am I hungry and thirsty? I forgot to pay attention. I am a little bit, but I don't think we're going to die anytime soon. Okay, we got some palm fronds. Apparently I had a garden going at one point. Actually, it looks like it might still be a viable thing. Yeah, I got a couple of koalas planted. We've got some... Hello, what did that say? Solar stills going? Yeah, I'll have a quick drink. And we got cores planted. And these shipwrecks were still here, but it looks like I have actually cleaned this one out. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I took a tire off of it, apparently. Oh, you know what? I bet that's where I got my tire base from on my pitiful little raft over there. Okay, yeah, we have totally cleaned this island off. Hello, I did not mean to go back on the boat. Thank you. Alright, we're back. We got the sea anchor, we got the rudder. It's dawn. Let's go check out the seaports. You would not believe how much I am looking forward to sailing this nitwit little thing. Alright, we're on the rudder. Can I reach the... I cannot reach the sea anchor from here. Well, poo. Okay, anchor retrieved. Rudder ruddered. Sail is sailing. We're out of here. I hate to say it, but if there is one thing that I really wish the developers would bring back, it's the seaports. Okay, rudder away, sea anchor down. We are parked. I'm not sure if there's going to be any sharks around here or not. I mean, I suppose we could find out really quick. Survey says... Alright, no sharks, no sharks, no sharks. Where's the ladder? Right there. Nope, that's not how you do that, Digby. Try that again. There we go. And up. And hello, flashbacks. Oh my god, this is so cool. You know what? Hammer will take it. Nothing in that one. I seem to recall there used to be things on the shelves as well. I mean, we don't have anything in here, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't a thing. Okay, up on the roof. Should be a crate or two, yes? No crates hiding in the corners. Alright, well, we've done the middle one. We can't get to that one. Well, I mean, we can. I think we just have to swim. Oh, you know what? We might be able to make that jump. Hold that thought. And jump. Holy crap, we made it. Ah. Alright, darling, what have you got in store for me? Looks like nothing. More nothing. My brain is telling me there's things that hide under the staircases too. Nothing on shelves. Take a quick peek outside. There's Donata. A whole lot more Donata. And even more Donata. Whoop, nope. Go upstairs. There you go. Okay, level 3. We've got bunk room. Nothing in the locker. Got the main office. Nothing in here either. Although I think my brain is screaming at me that when the towers here were being used as Leviathan spawns, you had to come in this room to set it off. And then round the corner, nothing happens. Once more to the roof, and no crates, no nothing. Alright, we done 2-4, we done 5-1. How about we jump into... I mean, I'm really tempted to look at the experimental build here, 0.71. And then to finish it off, we will go back to the launch build. So, alright, 7.1, here we come. Alright, the aircraft carrier is here, and we do have a continue, which means... might be the same save, might not. I mean, easy enough to find out. Oh, okay, now we are apparently living on the aircraft carrier island. Interesting. And then we've got the 3 Leviathan fights are here now. Okay, well, let's jump in and let's see where we left off. Oh, you know what? I think, if I remember correctly, back at this point in the development, your menu screen actually showed your island and your base, which would explain why we are here. And it also means we do need to load another one at some point in the 7s, because I want to see if I had like any kind of a save where we were on a different island. But yeah, I forgot about that completely. That's another thing, I would not say no if they wanted to bring it back, because if I remember correctly, I had a really big base at one point, and the aerial view of it was incredibly cool. Oh my god, I forgot about that bit too. Hello, Survivor Dude. Yep, we are apparently living on the aircraft carrier. And holy crap, the aspect ratio looks a little bit goofy. I'm wondering, is this actually... oh yeah, this is the one that we were playing on when the first series ended. Because the plane is pretty much fueled and ready to go, and it's telling me to get the hell out of here and head home. Now, we're definitely not going to do that, because I don't want to ruin the finale for the current series. But yeah, apparently this is where I left off. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can actually remember where my actual base was, because it has to be within visual range of this aircraft carrier. And if I can find it, we will run back there, we will save the game, and then we will reload the save and check it out from the air. Yep, 110 degrees for the win. Told ya. Okay, so welcome to the first series save game, apparently. And I've got my 2 rafts. This was where I had my workshop from the looks of it. And we've got, yeah, we got the hobo stove. Got some meat. Got my smoker, got my fuel still. Got the brick station. The loom? I'm thinking the loom actually isn't in the game anymore. At least I don't remember crafting one anytime recently. But yeah, we got a bunch of empty containers, I'm guessing. Nope, apparently I had stuff in them. And wow, yeah, cluttering up the beach is a long-running theme for me, it would seem. Okay, we got bird catchers, we got piles of crap. Got our engine bits, we got planks. And yeah, as you can see, my approach to house building hasn't changed a whole lot either. I'm willing to bet the raft should be underneath. It is, perfect. Okay, we got a raft, we got spare buoy balls. Up in the house we have got the 3 trophies. You will be seeing that at some point in the very near future in the actual series that we're doing now. And that was my meat supplies. Oh, I've got Wally in my hands, perfect. Yeah, we got plank chair, corrugated table, and I think, if I remember correctly, hello, Mr. the Shark. Yeah, I had this set up so that we could just go straight away to the fruit garden. Get out of my garden, bird. Now, I don't know why I've only got 4 of each, but apparently that was enough back in the day. So let's have a piece of fruit for brekkies. Thank you very much. We'll grab a couple of drinks. Now we on health and thing. You know what? One more water, that's perfect. Go for the axe, because that's kind of how I always do it. And yeah, I know it's not all that impressive because it's, well, it's considerably smaller than the one we got going now. And hello! Steps were actually ramps back then. I mean, maybe that's still a thing and I just haven't actually paid any attention to it because I haven't built any yet. Yeah, the plank steps are steps, so apparently corrugated steps are ramps. But yeah, we had the helipad up here with lanterns at the corners. The only reason I was able to find this place last night. And just to round it off, let's go in here, let's save the game, and then let's reload the save so that you guys can see the aerial view that I was talking about back in the beginning. Okay, yeah, I really, really wish they would bring back this. I also forgot you used to actually get out of bed. I hate to say it, but I am, like, ridiculously excited about this. Find a serving trolley and make yourself a martini. Okay. I don't even have a body at this point. Now, are we going to actually crash? It's not stormy out either. Interesting. Can I not just have a quick drink of wine? Apparently not. I'm trying to remember where the serving tray is. Oh yeah, it was over here. Hello, we've got an actual pilot. Hi guys, can I come into the cockpit? Nope, not allowed into the cockpit. Okay, let's make a martini. Oh my god, you actually gonna make me craft a martini? You are totally gonna make me craft a martini. Yes, please. I will craft a martini. So now I'm kind of... Oh my god, I'm gonna have a cigar as well. A handy lighter, it will probably last forever. I'm not holding my breath. Not sure why I just set fire to my martini, but okay. Hold E and left button to drink it. Yeah, since we're gonna crash anyway, we might as well just hang out here by the emergency exit. You guys okay with that? Nope, I want me to go back to my seat. I'm fine, I will go back to my seat like a good boy. There's the crash. Yeah, that definitely changed. There's our life raft. Get me out of here. Well now, I think it is safe to say that the water physics have changed considerably, and hello, there's the paddle. Can I not get in? Oh my god, okay. That's fine. Not sure how we're meant to steer, but apparently that's okay, because we're going to hit land no matter what we do. Life raft? Can I please get back in? Can I please get back in? Yeah, this is gonna need a bit of a delicate touch here. Hold that thought. Okay, can I please put the paddle back down? Can I go empty-handed? I cannot. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to drag the life craft up on shore. No, we are not, because I do not have click and drag either. I don't know how to get rid of the paddle. Can I pick up a rock?
One eternity later.
Hello, it's a fishing boat. It's a properly buried fishing boat as well. There's a hatch cover on this thing. Alright, that's a little bit different. Wouldn't say no to them bringing that back either, really. You've got a locker. Oh my god, that's how you open it. Yes please, I want the lantern. There's a lighter in there as well. You know what? Here's a thought, Digby. Let's get the hell out of here before we drown. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. And up. Okay, life raft, I need you back, because now I know how things work. Hi again. Could you stop hitting my raft? That is incredibly... Dude. It's really annoying. Okay, shark attacks also much more impressive now in the modern game. Okay, give me my paddle. Get me the hell out of here. Alright, I tell you what. It has actually been really fun, kind of like going back through all the past versions of this game and seeing how far it's come. So yeah, I am actually really pleased that I had the idea to go back and actually check out the past. And I tell you what, just to end it all properly, let's fire off this flare and let's call it a day. So if I'm correct, I need to go... boop. Okay, well I cannot tell if this is actually anticlimactic or absolutely 100% perfect, but either way, on that pyrotechnical note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed our little Stranded Deep special. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.
Yeah.